When I was growing up, we didn't have visitors. Life didn't change much except you didn't work on Christmas Day. You didn't work on Sundays either. My father would dig his vegetable garden on a Sunday, but and really I think back on it, I don't know how we filled in out. If we had leisure time, I don't know what it would have been. I had another girl living about a mile away, and but she was a Catholic girl and was sent to a special teaching place down at Hunters Hill somewhere. So I only saw her when it was school holiday times. And we'd do things. We might go into the bush and pick some banksias. Oh. Yeah, the ones that are golden candles, and they're about that high, not the big fat grizzly ones. And pick a couple of those and perhaps make up a story about what those two crinkly candles would be used for.
You were saying your mum made a cake?
Yes, she would have made a cake. Yes. Well, she certainly would have made a pudding. And unfortunately, the time when you had a hot meal at Christmas time, so that means that probably the rooster who'd been saved up, he was probably the last of a tribe of 6 roosters, and he would have been saved up to be cooked for Christmas Day. And it was cooked, even if it was a rotten hot day. It was a hot meal, you know. It was a traditional hot meal. Didn't go to church. That was an 8-mile trip, and there was no purpose in it other than going to church. You didn't take anything down, and you didn't bring anything back. It was a waste of resources. One of my most memorable Christmases would be when my husband and I went up to North Queensland and bought a small sugarcane farm and endeavoured to grow sugarcane. And we were amongst Italian people who were growing their sugarcane too. And one nearest invited us up to their place. I don't know whether it was for lunch or whether it was just for a hot meal at night. And I know we had the stuff that the Italians do where they make a tray full of white food and they cut it into slabs and they fry it. And so I'd never eaten these before, but anyway. And if the sun had gone down, they lit the lamp, and the lamp was these amazing Aladdin lamps that have a very fragile mantle, and they beam out some heat. They keep you warm, so that was just right on Christmas in North Queensland to have this light beaming out on you. But anyway, that was very kind of them to ask us up there. Yeah, well, Christmas today means getting up early or going to church the night before. It doesn't involve a whole lot of fancy food. It doesn't have big, rich puddings with fruit, because I can't eat the fruit anymore. And it isn't overdone. We don't have a great big turkey to cut up for weeks almost, and we hope to have a small ham and Just not go over the top about it.